My name is Ashlynn Paige. I'm from Lumberton, North Carolina. I'm a senior biology student. I've been marching Clarinet for 4 years, and I'm a Spring 21 initiate to the Theta chapter of Tau Beta Sigma National Honorary Band Sorority, and I'm the current chapter president.
All right, everybody, it is 10 a.m. I got about an hour before my first class, which is ecology. So I'm probably just going to get dressed, maybe get a to-go breakfast, and go to class.
So why'd you choose A&T?
The band. So straight, so serious, so serious.
It was nothing else?
I looked at their biology department later, but the first thing was the band. My band director in high school went to A&T, and he marched tuba here. So that was the first, introduction to A&T. All right, so it's like 10:25, and I'm walking to my car because it's kind of far away because I got home a little later last night. I leave early because I need a parking spot, and I don't like walking far distances, so I leave. So I'm like 10 minutes away from campus, so I should be there like 10:40, grab a parking spot, and go to class. But we're going to see how it goes because parking is very unpredictable, so let's just see what happens.
So as a biology student, what's a typical day like for you?
Okay, so it's 10:50 and I'm walking to class, but of course I see Ashley.
Not Ash to Ash.
Thank you, Ashley. Bye. So I'm walking to class. Usually my classes are in Barnes, but for some reason this class is in Craig, which never happens. But it's pretty much only like an extra 3-minute stop, so it's fine. A typical day these days, our classes are a little bit less over the years because they're trying to make us focus on, applications, what you're doing next. So a typical day is probably about 2 classes, just pretty basic classes, more geared towards like the actual biology concentration, environmental sciences, chemistries, biologies. 2 classes at most, maybe a lab. So.
You're fine. Be yourself. Be yourself. This is a day in your life.
All right, I just left my ecology class. Now I'm going home because my last class of the day is intro to pathology, but it's over Zoom. That's usually what I do in a week. On Mondays and Wednesdays, I have only 2 classes too, so I'm always done probably before 2 o'clock. But those days, it's really just organic chemistry, and I have fitness walking. Please don't ask why. Don't even ask about it. So yeah, I'm finna go to my car, go back home, and get on Zoom.
So as a biology student with the, not misconceptions, because we know that is a very difficult major, how do you balance the demands on both biology and the Blue and Gold Marching Machine?
How do I that? Well, it's a mix between planning and winging it. Some days I know this is a day you have to plan. Other days, it's just, let's just be flexible and open to whatever needs to happen today. All right. My class just finished now. I'm finna go meet my friends, and we're gonna have lunch before practice. So, yeah, guys, I'm out to eat with Sierra and Deja. We're eating La Bamba. Byrd.
I've never been here before. I'm excited.
It's good.
It's like actual Mexican.
Like it's like actual Mexican food.
Ashlynn comes here twice a week.
This is the place that you and Simone always be talking about?
Yes, because it's affordable.
Not as affordable. It doesn't get.
So how do you balance school, band, and everything else?
Child. All right, we're leaving the restaurant. I have to go to the store real quick, and then we're going back, and we're gonna have a study session before practice. All right, everybody, it's like 4:16. I'm at Sierra's dorm room, and we're gonna have a little study session before practice. I don't have to be at practice till 5:20, so that gives me time. I really don't have no homework today, so I'll probably mostly do TBS stuff for right now, but I'll still probably go over something, maybe go through some PowerPoints or something. So yeah, how do I balance school band? It's just about knowing what works for me. what some works for others, it just would not work for me. I have to know when do I need to plan? When do I need to wing it? What's not getting done? What needs most attention this day? What needs more attention that day? If I know we're going on a away trip, I have to say beforehand, okay, you got to get this work done because you know you don't want to do no work on no away trip. If we don't have an away trip, I say, okay, what can I put more attention into? It's all about, say it again, knowing and sing and knowing, all of that.
All right, everybody, I'm leaving Sierra's dorm. She stays at Villages. It's 5:11, so I'm fit to go to the band room now. I gotta be there by 5:20. Be there in a jiffy, hopefully. There's no traffic.
What up, America? Welcome to the Ashlynn and Simone Show, presented by the BGMM.
There are some members from your band from the Lumberton area. You know, I'll be messing with y'all about being the Lumberton sisters or whatever. How is it having members from your band that you grew up with now all together in college?
It's a crazy experience to me. I mean, most of us we've known literally since back the elementary days. So to like be that long, it kind of makes you feel better, especially when we was coming in as freshmen. Like, okay, here's some familiar faces if all else fails. But it's good. Love it.
So as president of Theta Zeta chapter, how involved are you with the day-to-day functions of the band?
Extremely involved every day. Really, it's not even necessary that we have business to do every day, but when you are in a leadership position, you kind of want to be everywhere. You want to see what people need. Even if nobody's asking for me, I can still look around and say, okay, I see somebody needs something over here. Let me go handle it, especially with the directors. Like, okay, the director needs something, go here. Okay, there's a student that looks upset, go there. Seeing and knowing. Seeing and knowing.
Seeing and knowing. That's a good one. Seeing and knowing. All right. So you've been in the program 4 years. Being marching 4 years, or this is your 4th year. A veteran in the program, chapter president of Tau Beta Sigma. How is it being in a section now with the sophomore section leader?
I honestly didn't know how it was going to go, but it's actually been a very good experience. I feel like my section leader, he's very headstrong. Both of them are very headstrong, but they're also very receptive to, okay, maybe I know something that you might not know. So they're very receptive to saying, okay, she's aware of the situation, especially since we had COVID going on years prior, so there were some things they missed that I got to experience. So I'm pretty much there just saying, okay, you didn't experience this, but here's how it would usually go. But as long, like, I feel like I'm just there to help. And when they don't need help, sit back. I sit back, say, okay, that's what he said, do it.
With membership being smaller than previous years as far as the chapter is concerned, how do you go about delegating tasks on who does what and when to get things done?
Honestly, I try to delegate in a way that it would already sort of be in our positions. Like, if you're already doing things with academics, if there's a task that needs to be done with academics, I would put you there. I try not to put any of us in a situation where it would be completely new territory. So familiarity brings success in our case.
Okay. So this seems like a weird question or an oddball question.
I love oddball questions.
How are recruitment efforts, or how would you go about recruiting members to be in the Theta Zeta chapter?
Wow, that's big. You gave me something hard. How would I recruit? I love relationship building. That's what got me into the chapter, was I had all these relationships with people in the chapter. So my biggest recruitment is build these relationships. Have them know who I am just as I'm trying to figure out who they are. So when I bring them, I can already know who they are. They can know who I am. And it'll be an even trade.
Even trade. Give and take.
Give and take.
Give and take. legacy to be as a member of the Blue and Gold Marching Machine?
My legacy. I would want my legacy to be, I was not perfect under any circumstances, but I always did my best, and I always loved what I did. That would be it.
We will be presenting our Bandswoman of the Month award. Woo! For the month of August. Okay, honestly, I couldn't even imagine what all I could say about this young lady. I'm so happy that she's getting this award. I think she is such a necessary individual to the section. Like, I could cry, I don't know. So I'm gonna just get to it. I'm so happy to present this award to Deja Byrd. Woo!